If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
That's a look at the new series, The Last of Us. I love it. I'm in love with it.
It looks pretty cool. So this show is set in a post-apocalyptic world where a highly contagious fungus has caused, guess what? A global pandemic. It infects people's brains, turning them into hostile zombies that try to infect others. Now, in reality, we know the world is full of fungus, and it turns out this zombie fungus from the series called cordyceps also exists in real life. So it has many people wondering if The Last of Us could actually happen.
And there's some science in this show that is dead on. So we're really excited for this.
We're about to learn something here. So to help answer the big question, we're joined now by JOSÉ Vargas MUÑIZ, a microbiologist who is an assistant professor at Southern Illinois University. JOSÉ, I had no idea that I'd be talking about this morning, but it's going to be a good conversation, I think. So the premise here in the show is that the fungus can communicate with its fellow fungi thousands of miles away. How much of that is actually rooted in science?
Yeah, good morning. That's actually have a little bit of evidence, still a little bit controversial, but there's like preliminary data that suggests that fungi are capable of like sharing metabolites and sharing different compounds to like alert themselves. The extent of how far this goes, we don't know for sure, but at least in like a same group of cells that are interacting with each other, they can sense when the cells are being attacked by worms. They can sense the environment and communicate between cells, so they can coordinate the metabolism to respond properly.
Yeah, so in the show and in science, there's some science that says they've got these underground networks of like little fibers that send impulses, and that's what happens in the show, and that's what some science has shown out. So
If you say so.
it's true. So I want to ask you now, but the next part of it is where it gets a little questionable. This fungus that's in the show, could that really infect a human body, change our behavior? Is that possible?
So to this day, we don't know any like behavior changing or zombifying fungus that can infect vertebrates. So it is really unlikely for it to happen. Like the fungus has to be really specialized to be able to create that type of behavior.
But you're not ruling out this thing turning us into flesh-eating zombies, right?
Biology is weird. So we don't deal in the absolutes.
Right, absolutely.
It is close as zero as it can be.
So the show starts with a warning that climate change could cause fungus to mutate and then cause a global pandemic. Let's take zombies out of the equation. What is the risk that the fungus we have now could actually cause our next pandemic in real life?
So at the level of a pandemic, it's really unlikely due to how fungi is spread. They mostly don't tend to be human-to-human transmission. It's usually environmentally acquired. However, due to the climate crisis, we're most likely to see novel fungal pathogen coming out. For example, there is this fungal pathogen that is resistant to a lot of the drugs that we have available called Candida auris that have been infecting people in nursing homes or in critical areas of the hospital. And we have seen outbreaks in my home state of Illinois. There have been outbreaks in New York that has been really difficult and detrimental. So as the world heat up, we're expecting to select for fungi that can tolerate higher temperature better, and will be able to establish infection in human patients.
Why is that? Why is climate change making it worse? Is it just because it's warmer?
Yeah. So there's this hypothesis that us as mammals are protected for fungal infection because we have a higher temperature than the environment. So usually in the environment is about like 25 Celsius, and that's the ideal environment for the fungus to grow. However, us at 37 degrees Celsius, we are really warm for them, so they cannot grow optimally. But now that the planet is becoming warmer and we have longer warm days, the fungi are able to be selected to be able to adapt to higher temperature and be able to colonize us.
Great.
So we'll take your science hat off for a second. Let's just talk the show. Do you like the show? What do you think of it?
Oh, I love it.
Me too.
So I'm a big horror fan. I played the video games. I love how accurate to the video game and the source material the show has been. So it has been like a fun thrill.
I don't quite understand. We're so obsessed with zombies and post-apocalyptic worlds right now.
I know.
Like, exciting. What does that say about us?
This show is not like The Walking Dead. For people out there that have seen The Walking Dead, this is not like Walking Dead.
I'm a deadhead.
There's actually some science we've discovered behind this a little bit. So,
interesting.
I'm not going to say it's possible, but it's interesting for sure. It's a great watch. It's a great watch.
Good conversation. Jose Vargas MUÑIZ, assistant professor at Southern Illinois University. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah, there's these underground